gonna scare our audience. We're back.
And that's how long I can hold a note for.
I'm sorry for leaving you. I'll never leave my buffoons again.
It's episode 64.
Fuck my master's degree.
Welcome back to episode 64. This episode,
Shit is in 3D.
shit is in. What are you talking about? It's always in 3D.
64.
Ooh, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. You ever play Mario 63?
Played Mario 21.
No, Mario 63. It's a Flash game.
No.
It's fun. It's good. It's fun. You ever play Super Mario Flash?
Mm-hmm. I love that one.
That one's a good Sonic Flash.
No.
I consider Sonic Flash to be like a mainline Sonic game. I kind of think of it that way. So today's episode is about war. We have no questions to go through, but we do have a couple letters written by members of our armed forces across every force, even the bad ones. We actually have a letter from the past, a little bit of history today.
Really?
Yes. If you take a look at your document, your briefing, which I handed you a few days ago, but that's fine. So I guess to introduce the topic, so much of the world is defined by killing. We kill each other, we kill children, just a lot of people get hurt these days, and it's not right. It's not okay. Okay, so that should make it better. Okay, so we actually have a lot to go through, which is exciting because that means the more I prepped, the less work I have to do now.
Yay.
It's unfortunate because the views on average have gone down a little bit, but we've been dropping some heaters of episodes.
Have we?
Not last episode, but the one before that. That was a good one.
Which one was that?
That was the psychic warfare episode.
Oh, yeah.
And then before the psychic warfare was we did one before psychic warfare that was alright, but I can't remember. It had something to do with time travel or something. I don't know. Anyways, so do you want to get right into the letters, or do you want to touch on some of the forum posts that I saw regarding soldiers and warriors?
Let's just get right into the letters.
Let's get right into the letters. So why don't you read I'll start with the first one. So topic: war. At ease. Color Sergeant Aberholt Mezzaloth, Royal Army Veterinary Corps. Screaming Hare's 9th Pest Catching Division, Rat Company at your service. I've served crown and country with distinction for 20 years. It's very impressive. However, also he's a veterinarian. However, I've been confronted with a most perturbatory issue. That means like a bad, tough thing. As one may know, the United Kingdom is currently led by our king, by divine right, Charles III of House Windsor. The truth is that he is party to a dark cabal of anti-Christian demonic entities. That is to say, our king is likely the Antichrist. What do I do? That's from Color Sergeant Aberholt Mezzaloth, Royal Army Veterinary Corps, Screaming Hare's 9th Pest Catch Division, Rat Company.
Well, it seems clear to me. You gotta kill the king. He's literally the anti-Christian Antichrist.
I wonder, though, if Aberholt has enough sway with his men to sort of get that going.
I think he does.
Because
He served for 20 years.
Yeah, but
He's a sergeant.
He's a sergeant in the veterinary corps, so I wonder, like, what pest. He's a pet. Like, I guess the Antichrist is a pest. Anti-Christian pest.
Well, he said that the truth is that he is a dark cabal anti-Christian.
Well, he's part of a dark cabal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the truth. He said it so.
He said the truth is, and a man serving crown and country wouldn't lie.
I wouldn't think my veterinary would lie to me if I was
I
bringing my
wonder
rabbit to him.
though, like, I guess he'd have like how do you catch a pest, right? A hammer, pesticide, a big net, so you could sort of, I guess, capture the king in like this big net, and then
Put him in a dog cage.
Yeah, and then shock him till he gets set on fire,
and then put him down.
So yeah, you get him, you put him down with a little needle.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that they have the veterinary corps just running around London putting down dogs, and they've got like assault rifles, and they're like, breach, 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 and they go into like a crackdown. There's like 8 dogs, and like, bah, 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 bah.
These are batons on dogs only.
Do you think they use hammers on cats and batons on dogs?
Mm-hmm.
There's what if there was like riots going on and the veterinary corps was deployed and they're like, help us with these riots. They're like, we only have training against dogs. We we can't help. They've got they're all wearing like nets. They're wearing like anti-mosquito nets so they don't get malaria if they're deployed to the colonies.
They have to be careful they don't accidentally stab themselves with the euthanasia.
They have like a foreign legion that gets deployed to like British colonies so they can like fight mosquitoes.
Bug spray.
They have mustard gas. They use what if they use like they have like howitzer cannons. You know what those are?
No.
Okay, I'll show it. Hold on. Like
Oh yeah.
they deploy these and then it's shooting like pesticides into like cities to kill
Mhm.
mosquitoes.
Unintended side effects may occur.
Yeah, they have a lot of. The veterinary corps actually has the highest collateral damage and the highest casualty. It actually has one of the highest casualty rates in the United Kingdom. Because of the amount of people that are getting malaria and rabies.
Mm-hmm.
They have to get inoculated with malaria and they have like crazy experimental drugs.
So we're in agreement. We're gonna recommend that he captures the king with a net, and then puts him in a cage.
Yeah, and I mean you could sort of disable the royal guard with that. They're like gas cannons and launch like pesticides.
Yeah,
Tear
that's how
gas.
you get into the palace.
And people just think it's fireworks. They'd be like, "What's all this, Sam? A bit of fireworks. I didn't know it was the Queen's birthday. I didn't know it was the Queen's birthday. I better go get some scran."
Does the royal family like actually live in like palaces, or do they have like a
They live
house?
in palaces and they've got houses. But I mean, I think one of the best parts about I heard that the veterinary corps has top scran.
What does that mean?
Well, top scran is like the best food you can get in the UK.
Mm.
Like chippy, you know when they have curry and chips?
Mm-hmm.
The curry and chip, you got a better curry. And so they take the dogs and they make curry out of their blood.
Mm.
All right, so you can read the next letter. This one's from the past.
How far in the past?
I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I haven't finished the letter.
Where did you find these again?
They were sent in to me. The second one I got from a museum. The others were sent in.
So this one I'm about to read was sent in.
Yes. No, this one was from the museum.
Mm. Okay, here's my museum letter.
So pay attention to the grammar because I get the sense that this was a gentleman of his time.
To my dearest Barley. Am I saying that right? Barlea?
The Barley.
Barley.
I believe that was like a southern name.
Mm. Please, my darling, avoid the papers. Libel is their bread and butter.
Bible.
An article on the 8th Rifles' exploits was published. Nothing but poppycock you'll find. These Serbs are giving us damn hell, yet when a man deigns to defend himself, it seems to have journalists in a fit. Never mind that.
Serbs.
I think my accent is
Do
flip-flopping.
you think this was like the Crimean War, like
I don't know.
1898?
Probably, yeah.
Could be.
Never mind that. How are you doing, my love? Suffering is the mode of conduct in the Illyria.
Oh, that's
Rum
interesting.
rum rations are at an all-time low. No more than a pint a day and barely a liter of Coca-Cola per man.
This must have been like when they first came out with it, like when
Mhm.
it had like stimulants and stuff.
Losses are at unsustainable. We have 10 losses to their 500,000.
Jesus.
If it keeps up this manner, you shall next see me in an asbestos coffin.
Oh.
General Montclifford demands
Montclifford.
demands the army move north into the Hellenic states.
Oh.
We are to take the Greek city-states to usher in a warrior's nation.
Oh my God. That's like Big Boss.
Kinda. This movement comes not from the Prime Minister's office, but Montclifford himself.
Oh my
Barley,
goodness.
when the papers condemn us, remember how history vindicates the great. The most painful revelation of this letter is forthwith. I have taken a lover. He is an ugly sort, but much kinder than you, and a touch more elegant as well. You would scarcely judge me had you seen him hoist the regiment banner in the full dress of the regiment. May you gaze upon me in your grandchildren's history books. Corporal
Gorlob.
Gorlob, 1961 to 1991.
Hmm.
He's only 30.
I think he. I don't think. I think he died in the
with his lover.
Yeah, but do you know do you know what conflict he was a part of?
I think he was.
I think that was the fucking. I think that was the Civil War. I think that was like Yugoslavia. He died in 91.
Yeah, I
See, he's talking about the
guess.
Illyrians. You know where Illyria is, right?
Yeah,
That's Yugoslavia. What the hell?
this makes sense.
What do you mean?
You
Which
know,
part?
they don't because they talk about the
Yeah,
Hellenic states, but
yeah, the Greece.
that's like underneath Yugoslavia. You don't
Yeah,
move north into.
yeah.
I
I
think
don't know. I
General
think he might have been
Montclafer doesn't know
stupid.
his
I think
geography.
this character was just a little unintelligent. I don't know. I mean, I think that they probably looked up. I think he was probably looking at a map and maybe forgot north from south. Maybe that's what happened.
Hmm.
But it's we're recording. But I think that this is sorry, that was my dad. I think that they're probably so it sounds like. I mean, I know a little bit of history about this. I took Canadian military history of Canada, so it sounds like this General Mont Clifford was the general who attempted to invade Greece during the war in Serbia. They were serving with the United Nations, and one of the generals tried to move south, and with his regiment, he had about 100,000 soldiers, and they actually got hit by a friendly barrage because they went across their own front. They crossed their own front line, and they all died.
I'm
100,000 of them died.
I'm confused. So this is in the Yugoslavian Civil War,
No, it is. Yeah, it is.
and
That's what I.
they
Yeah,
and a corp General Montclifford wanted to invade
yeah. He went to
Greece.
Greece, and then he got blown up by one barrage, killed 100,000 people.
Hmm.
And this general tried to invade Greece, and it was hidden in classified files until probably a week ago when I got this
Well,
when I
he
saw
only
this.
had 10 losses compared to their
Yeah,
500,000.
but that was before they got blown up by the friendly barrage.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the unfortunate thing is the barrage was actually a parade. It was a parade barrage, and it wasn't. It was meant to be an empty field. It was the thing. So, rest in peace, Corporal Gorlub. Um, it's really for the best that the 8th Rifles did not invade Greece. I would say. I would say it's for the best that they did not succeed.
Well, I hope he was happy in his last moments with at
So,
least he was happy in his last moments with his lover,
well, he's ugly though.
even though he betrayed Barley.
Barrelay.
Yeah.
May you gaze upon me in your grandchildren's history books. Died in 1999, and the letter was actually written in 1991. It was written the year he died. He died. I don't know when he died, but I'm going to assume it was at least a month or two later.
Would you be upset if I got drafted and the whole time I was like,
Well, he didn't get.
no?
This guy was a volunteer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying hypothetically, I
Yeah.
get drafted, you don't. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, no, I don't want to go.
And then you
I don't
cheat
want
on
to
me.
go. And then I go there, and the first week I'm like, yeah, I cheated on you, and then I die. How would that make you feel?
I guess I would be like, shit happens. Life's a bitch, and then you die. That's why we get high.
Would you be
Because you
more
never know when
sad
you're
or
gonna
hurt?
go. I would probably be more hurt.
Hmm.
It'd be like regretting you by calling Hoover.
That's a good one.
um,
Well, thank you, Corporal Gorlob.
yeah, thank you, Corporal Gorlob. May you rest in peace, and thank you for your service to our beautiful country.
Do, 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 do.
Yep. Hello. Uh,
This is a new letter.
hello. I write to you from CyberHub
Don't do that.
Sorry, I was just translating. I write to you from CyberHub X65 2. You likely have not heard of the Digis cyber heat conflicts. In real space, they have started a week ago. In the metalogic cyberhubs, temporally speaking, we have fought for just under 40 billion years. It's like the hyperbolic time chamber.
It's not that long if you think about it.
40 billion years?
Yeah,
That's pretty long. I don't even know if the universe has been around that long.
I'm sure it has.
When the fuck? Well, dinosaurs died less like a few million years ago. Dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
So 40 billion. That's a lot. That's a lot of years.
Yeah.
So temporally speaking, we have fought for just under 40 years. So 40 billion years in a billion in a week. That's at 2 million cyber cycles. I am one of the youngest cymorphs in the CyberHub X65-2 Void Stormer unit. Oh, well, congratulations. That's very impressive. We fight for control of the Chi-X systems and the recovery of the ancient data so that we may format a .kill system. Here's my question. Can you please update your drivers and install a new processor? However, make sure you disable Ethereal Constructs 500 through 555. Thank you. I think that man is from.
It's from the future.
No, man. No. No, read. What does that say?
Can you please?
Can you. What does that say?
I don't know.
Can you just read it out loud?
Here's my question.
No. That. Can you. From here. Read out from here.
Can you please update your drivers and install a new processor?
He's talking to me.
Oh, yeah. Well, can you do that?
These people. Do you think they're in my computer?
Probably.
What the fuck did I must have installed some kind of virus.
Don't worry about it, but you should do that. You should update your drivers.
I think I might do a full system reset. I don't really want. What's this guy's name?
But you'll hurt him.
What the fuck is this guy's name?
I don't know.
He's one of the. Well, I don't know, but he's one of the youngest Cymorphs in the Cyber Hub. I mean, I guess I can update the drivers. I don't know what the Ethereal Constructs 500 through 555 are, but it sounds like you're trying to cheat in whatever war you're in, so I'm not doing that. I think a soldier should fight and die.
This might be a Tron situation.
I think it is a Tron situation. I think that I'm honestly thinking maybe I should just plug my computer into a generator and let it run. Because I don't. But also, I wonder, do you think that the person who sent this letter realizes that, like I got this letter like a week ago?
Mm-hmm.
I think, and they've been fighting for 40 billion years in a week, so I think that maybe I should have looked at this a lot earlier.
I'm sure it's fine.
My computer, inside my computer could be looking like fucking District.
Master Control Program.
It could be looking like District 12 in that bitch. Or,
well,
the inside of my computer might be looking like Fallout.
Well, that's why you need to install a new processor.
I'm honest, I think that the inside of my computer probably looks like fucking Mercury. They say Mercury used to be Earth until it got destroyed, and then they just moved it to the front and put a new Earth back.
Well, yeah, because it was so hot.
Well, Mercury used to be a lot bigger, but then there was so much war that it shrunk from all the explosions.
That's what's going to happen to us. And then Mars will be the new Earth. New letter. Hi, my name is Cici Mephilius. I'm 4 years old. My mommy and daddy are army men's.
Oh, that's good. Congratulations.
That's cute. I live with my auntie because they are going far away in a big spaceship. I want to know if I will ever see my mommy and daddy again. Will they kill lots of insurrections in the void depths?
Your mommy and daddy are going to die.
Yeah.
Your mommy and daddy are going to straight up die.
Sorry.
CC Myphilis, it's time to grow the fuck up. Because number one, you're 4 and you're still calling them mommy and daddy. Grow up. Okay? Grow up. It's enough.
Also, you never...
My mommy and daddy are army men's. They're fucking soldiers.
You can never solve an insurrection with violence. It just makes it worse.
Well, not unless you completely decimate it. That's what Machiavelli said.
Yeah.
And also, look what they did with the Fenians. They completely crushed that, and now the Irish don't even cause any more trouble here.
That's true.
I don't know. I mean, do you think they'll be okay?
No.
Oh. Why not? Why not? Why do you think
You were saying they were going to die.
Well, what's your advice for CC Myphilis? 4 years old CC Myphilis.
Your parents, you need to understand that they're going to die. And you got to deal with it. Sucks to suck.
And do you have any other advice for her?
Grow up. Bitch.
And your auntie?
And your auntie's going to die too, probably.
Your auntie's going to die soon, too.
She's probably going to get drafted to be another army man.
Your auntie's probably going to get drafted to be... They're probably going to stick a pulse charge to her chest and then shoot her out of a torpedo.
And then they'll draft you.
They're probably going to take your auntie and they're going to put her in the torpedo tube. They're going to launch her out of the torpedo and she's going to have a jetpack and she's going to fly through space with a big pulse charge and then she's going to fly into a gunship and it's not even going to damage the gunship and she's going to die.
CC Myphilis, you're going to get drafted as a little girl so that they can groom you to be like a super soldier.
Don't say groom.
Well, you know what I mean.
I do suggest that they take her for the sort of void soldier program.
Yeah.
I do hope you get drafted, honestly. Mm-hmm. I really hope you get drafted and die. Could you imagine if in the future when they have wars in space, they're like, we've got the final footage of your father's death. Would you like to watch? And you go, yeah, I want to know what happened. And you see him, he's like, are you guys sure this is a good idea? And they're like, it's standard procedure, get in the tube. And he gets in the tube, and they're like, all right. And he's like, what's that ticket? What's that beeping? And then they're like, don't worry about it. And and he's flying through tube, and he's like, he's flying through space in a spacesuit. And then they're like, aim for the gunship, aim for the gunship. And he flies towards the gunship. and then the gunship sees him and shoots him, and he explodes.
That's what happened to CC.
Would you feel sad that
If that happened to CC.
if that happened to your dad?
Oh yeah,
You would be
I
like,
probably wouldn't know.
no, they show you the footage.
Oh okay.
How do you feel?
I said, why did you record that instead of helping him?
Why? Well, that's what they did it on purpose.
Mm,
They sent him in the tube.
I see.
Would you be kind of sad that his sacrifice didn't kill anyone?
Yeah, a little bit.
I would want him to kill people.
At least one.
If my dad went to war, I'd want him to be killing people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I'm not gonna lie.
gonna read our next letter.
So that was the end of the letters. These are all the letters we got. But I did go to a couple forums to get some thoughts on life from other soldiers. I wanted to know what soldiers really thought about the world. I wanted to know how they felt. I wanted to know what they go through. So I went to these forums and I sort of did some research. So if you want to read up go from the tank net up to what Zaraguina says.
Okay, so this is from r/tanknet forum.
No, it's from the TankNet forum. This is not from Reddit. I
Okay.
didn't go to Reddit.
It's a forum for soldiers by soldiers.
This was a good forum.
So this response is from Guest Murph, and he titled it "If You Could Design a Game."
Yeah,
Um, is this a person?
that's their username.
Oh, there. So this person is called Timler.
No, you didn't read what Guest Murph said. Oh yeah, Guest Murph. You already read what Guest Murph said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Timler responded to Guest Murph. He said, "Battle for the Planet of the Apes: Human versus an extraterrestrial race of intelligent apes for control of one of the several contested worlds. Ape infantry are about as fierce as unaugmented as the humans are in their powered armor, and each side's unique units reflect their strengths and preferred fighting
Pause.
styles."
Why the fuck? The ape infantry are as fierce as humans in fucking power armor. We didn't make anything that can beat apes. In real life, we can kill gorillas with one bullet. Harambe
Yeah.
got killed with one bullet. We need a power suit. We
Our
still can't.
power armor is probably just made out of cardboard.
That sounds like it, because we are in real life. If you shoot a gorilla with a gun, it dies, and that's
Yeah.
it. Remember Harmby?
I do remember Hornby.
Go on.
So
You're at
there's
fact. You're at least yeah.
there's at least 3 factions per side. There's at least 3. It could be 3 people reflecting different nations in a loose human confederation and the different types of ape.
Yeah, so you might have like orangutan, chimp, and gorilla.
Yeah,
My favorite species would probably be the chimp because they probably have like crazy tech.
probably.
Oh no, the orangutans would have like crazy tech, like they'd have like tanks and spaceships,
Yeah.
and then the gorillas would be like berserker units, and the chimps would be like mass
mass
charges.
yeah.
They'd all have like rifles and bayonets. Kind of
So-
sounds like a cool game.
A little bit. So Zaragrina responded, "Morrowind in Diablo universe with multiplayer modes."
I don't know what they meant by Morrowind and Diablo universe. I think they meant like an RPG instead of like a hack and
I think
slash.
they meant like Diablo, but with Morrowind elements with multiplayer modes
Like it's it's more of like an adventure game
in hell.
with multiplayer modes.
Yeah.
So
Or
this
something.
this topic was safety of cities. R.M. Gill said, Chicago is going to pay for more security cameras everywhere to make sure everyone's safer, even at home and business, even GPS tracker.
That'll make things safe.
Echo 5 Mike responds, yes, it's unsafe. What you really need is a Stasi-level surveillance state so we can watch and masturbate as you're murdered by feral street animals and we empowered by robbing and hobbling you. SF Ken M.
He's right.
I don't know what SF Ken M, and I don't know what he's like. We can watch and masturbate as you're murdered by the feral street animals.
What is a Stasi level?
A Stasi, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't put that in if I don't know what it is.
Isn't that like the Croatian Nazi collaborators?
Stasi. It was the East Berlin police force.
Mm.
It was one of the most repressive organizations using torture and intimidation, which the CIA never did stuff like that, which is good. But so
we need that so that we can watch and masturbate as you're murdered by the
we
feral
can watch
street
and
animals.
masturbate as you're murdered by the feral street animals.
Okay. So the next topic.
Yeah. So, I mean, let's just reflect on these topics. So what I'm gathering about soldiers is they like gaming, and they don't like surveillance. They hate surveillance, but they also don't like feral street animals.
And they also like Morrowind in the Diablo universe.
I think that idea about the ape RTS is actually kind of a cool idea.
Oh, but
I think it's got legs. I think
It's
I
like-
think you could do that.
it's like Bird Game.
No, it's more like StarCraft.
Mm. Yeah, a little bit, I guess.
That's kind of how I was imagining it, like
Yeah.
StarCraft.
Okay, next topic. Obama endorses gay marriage. Mr. King says, Obama finally coming out of the closet about his true support for gay marriage is about
Don't
us.
say the word after Chicago. Use a different word.
Okay. Obama finally coming out of the closet about his true support for gay marriage is about as cynical as it gets. As cynical as his sitting in the new pew of the racist anti-American pastor Jeremiah Wright for 20 years to get his credibility with a certain population.
Chicago African Americans.
Then, when under political pressure because of the right's comments,
My goodness, man.
what-
You might be dyslexic.
Obama dumps him under the bus and claims he magically never heard him say any of the sort in the 20 years he went to church. Does it continue?
Yes. I thought it continued. Maybe it doesn't.
I don't think so.
No. Okay, so now we get to the World War II forums, and I really like these ones. I thought they were very funny. So you can start with this. You just read out what it says,
Opana Painter said, the ladies.
and then this is what he did.
He attaches a photo of teenage girls in Highland Park High School.
They were like 14-year-old girls outside of a high school, and he's like, "Ah, the ladies." And then you could read what Chibober says.
Bober says, no tattoos, puffy lips, purple hair, or hog rings in their nose. They also smelled pretty good.
Keep going.
GRW says, classy birds, every one of them. Makes you wonder when it all went to hell in a handcart.
And then the final
What?
one,
All went to hell in a handcart?
the final comment.
Call
No,
Helsler.
that's Colonel Hessler.
Oh yeah, he said, hubba hubba, what a group of dolls.
These were like 14-year-old girls. I also don't. Number one, that's disgusting, and these people are all pedophiles. So you can go to the World War II forums. Opana Painter, Chibober, GRW, Colonel Hessler, they're sexist pedophiles. But I don't know. In an adult, I don't see anything wrong with tattoos, puffy lips, purple hair, or rings in the nose. Those all sound like positives to me. A woman with a nose ring?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, bruh. Come on now. That's all we got. And then
Oh God.
what? Yeah, and then I kept scrolling, and I found out that they were trying to play a little game together. And this was Stalingrad, a World War II roleplay. Rules: no god modding. Characters must be realistic. No triple wielding Panzerfausts. Try to avoid out of character main thread. All character profiles must be posted here. No flaming. All profiles must be approved. Basically, after managing to pry yourself away from commissars and the rest of the soldiers, you start trying to survive, escape, or fight in the city. Weapons are picked up throughout the game as long as approved by the game master, or you make it seem reasonable. For example, after killing a soldier, you pick up his pistol, not you find an MP40 lying on the floor. Weapons cannot be picked up straight away. You can start on your own or in a group in the hostile southwest section, Stalingrad.
This is so boring.
You can leave the group if you wish, however, interaction with other players is a must. This is now General Patton says, name Alexei Borov, age 22, appearance lean with a toned and muscular body.
This guy's gay.
Side Russian, rank sergeant. So that's Sergeant Borov. Weapon? He said PSH 43, but I believe he meant PPSH. Sidearm, Tokarev pistol, inventory, hand grenades. Bio, born in the Ural Mountains, Alexei went off to fight the Bosch in 41. I don't know why it
What's
took
a
him so
Bosch?
long, the Germans. With the 62nd Army sent home because of a wound, he was called back up when Stalingrad was set, and now he's off to war again. So I don't know why. I find it strange. He's 22. I don't know why the fuck he wasn't conscripted earlier. This guy kind of sounds like a fucking draft dodger, eh?
Well, I don't know. He's still lean with a toned and muscular body.
Now this is Wehrmacht. Wehrmacht, his name was Wehrmacht. So this is, I assume, a Nazi. Name, Sergei Altukov. Age 19. Appearance, tall, well-built, blue eyes, brown hair. Side, Russian. Rank, private. Weapon, Mosin Nagant with scope. Sidearm, Mosin 1895 revolver. Inventory, fighting knife, and 2 grenades. Short bio, he joined the army when his family was murdered outside of the city and is a well-trained sniper.
Who are they murdered by? Because I assume
the
this guy is
Germans?
Russian,
Yeah, he is.
but he's part of the Wehrmacht.
This one is crazy. This one is crazy. Adolf Hans Panzer. Name, Adolf Hans Panzer. Age 29. Appearance: a World War One black trench coat with a SS hat. Side: Russian/German, but he fights for the Germans. Rank: uh, private
Does that
sergeant.
mean he's like mixed race,
So
but
he's
he's on
a
the German
so he's a
side?
German officer.
Yeah.
Weapon: MP40, sidearm Luger. Inventory: maps, ammo, binoculars. Short bio. Um, Panther was the son of a Jewish man and a loving mother. His father found in World War One, killing up to 10 people.
Up to.
Panther joined. It's found in World War One, killing up to what is it? Panther joined the Nazi Party in 1940, ranking up slowly but showing no weakness. He has come to Stalingrad on orders to take the city, and he has a World War One trench coat with a SS hat.
He has no weakness.
And then the only other response to that thread, nobody else said anything, and it just said, "This thread is dead and it's gay." But like this is the only guy. Adolf Hans Panzer's like the only one who's like, yeah, he's doing like Nazi roleplay, which is weird. But he's like, yeah, I'm wearing a trench coat and I have a hat. Everyone else is like tall, built, tone, six
Yeah.
three, uncut. Like it's so like homoerotic. Oh my god, what is this?
Oh, we have another one.
What is this?
This is classified and top
Oh my
secret.
god, I didn't even know this.
So this is advice for fools. They're calling it advice for geniuses. That's what we're calling it. Everyone is. No shame in asking a very close, very wise friend for advice. We've got a little bit of a big problem, okay? The Department of War is total chaos, complete disaster.
Hmm.
The great Ayatollah, complete maniac, and Madman Xi are making major threats, folks. And Elon, little Elon tries to use his robots, and I am losing my mind, okay? So here's what I'm going to do. Sometimes you have to say, help! Bop, bop, help! Even me. Even me. Evil Iran or crazy, crazy China. Who is getting it first? Two very big decisions. Believe me. Let me know. I can see why that was top secret.
I think I might know who sent this, but
Hmm.
I'm not gonna. I mean, it's top secret, right? But I'm very I'm very flattered. I'm very flattered to get this letter, but I mean, they say it's kind of forget don't forget where you came from when you make it big. But I
Yeah,
think I'm forgetting.
it's a business.
It's a business, it's an industry, and well, I'm a part of it. Yeah,
Either way, we love all our fans.
yeah, but particularly that one.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you,
Mr. Somebody.
Mister Someone. So yeah, who first? Who's getting it first? Iran or China?
Crazy, crazy China.
Crazy, crazy China or crazy, crazy China or evil Iran? It's two big questions. Which somebody you could imagine someone saying that. But who should get it first? What do you think?
Probably China.
Why?
They're eviler.
Are they?
Yeah.
I guess
They're like Xenos.
they got that social credit thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can't call them aliens. You can't be doing that. I think that you should take a third path.
What's that? Invading Kuwait?
I think that I've been watching a lot of movies from the 2000s, and there's an issue with these Chechen individuals. And I was also looking at the Boston bombing. You know where those guys are from?
Yeah, Russia would probably
Chechnya.
like that if they did that for them.
Just took care of it.
Yeah.
Well, I think Russia is sent. Well, don't you remember Russia was sending Chechens to Ukraine, and then like the Azov battalion was greasing their bullets with pork fat so they could send the Muslims to hell?
Mm-hmm.
This is not me. I'm not joking. This was like an article where an Azov guy was like, "This is what they're doing to the Chechens," and people are like, "Yeah, send the orcs to hell."
Weren't they also like wasn't there some kind of like Reddit post talking about how the Ukrainians were putting like seeds in their bullets so that when the bullets decomposed it would like grow
Yeah,
flowers or
yeah, that
something?
was they were. Yeah, that this was what Redditors said. They said that they were putting seeds in the bullets, so one day that the trees will grow over the bodies, which is not. It's not how that works. Um,
That's how you get back at them for
well,
doing
you
that.
put a flower in the barrel of the gun.
You shoot flowers instead of bullets.
So you say China, I say Chechnya. We need to come to a consensus.
Somewhere in the middle.
Hmm. What is between Chechnya and China? They're almost pretty. They're pretty fucking close, aren't they?
No,
Let's look at them. Where's my map?
you don't have the
Can
map
you run
anymore.
over and grab my globe over there? We're gonna find out what's between Chechnya and
Well, Chechnya isn't
Chechnya is like a region.
province.
Chechnya is like a region. Okay, so Chechnya is like here.
Yeah.
Kazakhstan.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, Kazakhs.
Gotta go.
But I mean, someone's got to go. Someone. But you know
I'm,
what?
I'm just the messenger.
It'll send a message to Putler, and it'll send a message to Crazy Xi. It'll send a message to Mao and Putler.
This globe is outdated.
Where's it? Why? Yugoslavia?
Sudan. There's no South Sudan.
It's not that old because there's still Yugoslavia.
No, that means it is old.
No, that means it's not old because there's no Yugoslavia.
Oh, I thought you said there is.
And there's none of it, so it's at least 90. Like it's 91 at least. I think this was made in like 2010. Probably says somewhere.
And didn't Nunavut get made in 1999?
I thought it was 91.
Let's find out. When was Nunavut willed into
Come on, man.
existence?
Let's read this up.
At
99.
10?
Yeah,
I was
you're
right.
right. My
Yeah.
mistake.
And give me your globe.
So we have a couple more things, but they're pretty quick. So this one I just looked up. It was from the Psychopath Forum. War. War. Who doesn't love war? Am I right, guys? I believe that's the only play. This is from J. Smith Rorka.
This is an r/psychopath.
He's an r/psychopath. I believe that the only place I can feel whole is war, but deep down I'd rather be a general than a foot soldier because my goal would be to see the war to the end. I'm really interested to see your opinions. And this guy got his comment deleted by users, and then Raul HDYT said, same, I have a group of friends who want to be hitmen. Valo HD says, I would love to be in war, always been a dream of mine. And then deleted responded, and this is the one I really liked. So you want to participate indirectly? For me, I would love to be right in the middle of blood, guts, and screaming and all the good stuff. Either I die or I don't. I don't care. I just want blood.
He said, Heather, I die.
I hope we take on China. Give me a Gatling gun till we warm up. This guy is fucking.
He belongs in r/psychopath.
This guy is a berserker.
Yeah.
This guy is possessed by some kind of blood god.
At least J. Smith Okra has some realistic thoughts there.
This is fucking. This is that dude. Hold on, this is fucking. That's him.
Arm the betrayer.
That's him. This is who this guy is. He wants to go to China and do this.
Yeah.
He wants to search in what would you build.
That's cool.
That's him. That's this user. And then I don't know if anyone else has anything crazy. I think that was
I thought about enlisting, but I'm not sure yet.
I don't think I'd want to be a foot soldier, maybe a spy, lying, gaining trust, then betray.
It's like, oh. I don't like wars. Waste of money. It's unnecessary. Let's use our words and not be a certain word.
Savages. After all, that's what differentiates us. With certain conditions, you can become a savage. Not even your pacifist ideals will help you. I wonder what this guy's like post history is.
Yeah, I want to like. He probably looks at like some kind of gay porn. Look at his like.
What
Reddits.
the hell?
Oh, you were right.
Well, we cannot read a lot of this out. A lot of this is kind of fucked up.
But that slap though. This guy's a Nazi. This
guy's a crazy person.
This guy's a Valentino Nazi.
Do not go on the Psychopath forums. And then I went on the International Military Forums and I looked up porn. And these are all from the Team Infidel, and these are his posts. Webmaster of porn site jailed. Porn parade down under outdraws Santa Claus. Tonight watch some porn. Residents beat man accused of porn. China sentences web porn king to life. Kids tuned to handy manny porn. Court upholds prisoner's right to porn. Teacher resigns after porn star date. Convicted peeper sues to get porn back. Military's porn ban. Online crooks target Max with porn. Police cite man for watching porn. Bloggers out gladiator as former porn star. Man views porn on nun's computer.
That's funny.
Don't want to read that one out. Google to help curb web porn. Google adapts copyright ID to fight porn. Mid faces trial on porn. Japanese official demoted for porn. Former Iraqi driver faces porn charges. Man says he's porn inspectors. Demands free videos. Porn in the Super Bowl.
Hold on, can we look? Wait.
Town manager married to porn star. We can't look at his account. You have to be logged in.
I want to look at the one where they're talking about a nun. Looking at porn on a nun computer.
Yeah. Some of these but you're starting to see these forums have great content.
Yeah.
They got great stuff. Hamilton, New Jersey, by Associated Press. This was 2008. He posted this.
Bad time.
A civilian state police employee was accused of sneaking into a church to look at pornography on a nun's computer. Police arrested Thomas J. Findler and charged with burglary and theft. Authorities said Findler had been sneaking into Grace St. Paul Episcopal Hospital.
Why do you sneak into a nunnery to look like a porn?
And then this is my last thing I have. Types of shit from Captain Frogman. Ghost poop. You know you've pooped. There's poop on the toilet paper. Teflon coated poop. Comes out slick and clean. Gooey poop. Has the consistency of hot tar. Second thought poop. You're done wiping your butt and then you got more poop. Pop a vein in your forehead poop. That one's obvious. Bali belly poop. You poop so much you lose 5 kilos. I don't know what that means.
I've been there.
And this is from 2012, so this could be racist. Right now poop. You need to go poop fast. King Kong poop. You need to break it into chunks. Wet cheeks poop. Wish poop. Cement block. Snake poop. Cork poop. Mexican food poop.
Wait, what's this one? Beer drunk poop?
Yeah, your poop comes out crazy style.
This happens the night before. Normally your poop doesn't smell too bad, but this poop is bad. Usually there's somebody standing outside to use the bathroom.
The frightened turtle. The bungee poop. The ring of fire poop. The crippler.
Big bubber.
The big bupper. The chitty chitty bang bang poop. The Incredible Hulk poop. Jack the Ripper poop. The party pooper. Toxic gas poop. Dirty bull poop. Windy City poop.
Yeah, I think he's right.
So
is that the episode?
Well, we can talk about war.
I think we did already.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't know. What did you like the my materials?
I did.
Did you prefer the letters or the forum posts?
Probably the forum posts.
The forum posts are really fucking funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough to get. There's a lot of slop though. A lot of it is just. They're also very racist and homophobic and sexist. They do not like women. They do not like black people, and they do not like gay people. They were very angry about all that stuff. They were very, very mad.
Tell me you're a Redditor without telling me.
It wasn't Reddit. It was the WarNet forum.
It was on 4chan.
No, it was the TankNet forum.
Hmm.
But they were fighting so much. For those who aren't aware, forums, like there probably is a decent amount of people who will watch and don't know what a forum is.
I didn't really know what a forum was.
A forum was a message board that people used to use back in the before times, before there was like Reddit and Instagram and Twitter and MySpace and all this stuff. They would use forums, and every forum had like a theme, and then you could post a topic, and then within the topic you would have discussions.
Isn't that just Reddit?
Well, Reddit was a way of condensing that into one major site. But forums still exist alongside Reddit, and Reddit's like the subreddits are basically the equivalent of forums, but a forum was dedicated to one topic entirely. So like War Tank Forum, Psychopath Forum, Medical Health Forum, the episode before last we had the Psychics Forum, and then we had the Psychic Workers Forum, the Demons Forum, the Arcane Magic Forum. There was a lot of forums back in the day. GameFAQs, if you ever gone on GameFAQs, that was a forum.
Wikipedia's like
Wikipedia
forums?
No, Wikipedia is not a forum because you don't discuss on Wikipedia. Wikipedia is an online encyclopedia.
But before there was Wikipedia.
No, back before Wikipedia, there was encyclopedias, which were books of knowledge.
I see. Oh, that's where the pedia comes from.
Yeah, encyclopedia. A pedia is like a collection of things.
Where does the word wiki come from?
I don't know. I don't know where the word wiki comes from. I don't know. I think it's probably Latin or something. But so yeah, that's war. I mean, it's
war is so dark and bad.
War's scary. I don't like war. I don't like the killing. I want it to stop. Who's your favorite soldier?
Artimax of the Raven Carter.
Raptors chapter.
Raptors Raven Carter. Yeah.
Ravens, the Raptors chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what company he's in? Is he like, I'm in 10th company?
No.
Do you know what?
He's a space Primarch.
No, he's not. He's not a Primarch.
He's some kind of special space marine.
He's not a special space marine. He's a Primaris space marine.
Yeah.
Most of the space marines are Primaris.
What's the difference?
The Primars, do you want to know the in lore difference or the IRL real world difference?
Probably lore.
In lore, Belisarius Cawl was working on the. Basically, Belisarius Cawl was experimenting on space marines below the surface of Kolth. And then when the word bearers attacked Kolth, Belisarius Cawl had to put his project on hold for 10,000 years. 10,000 years, Rabute Gilliman comes back. He was a Primarch. They reconquer Kolth, and underneath the surface of Kolth, they discover the Marines that Belisarius Cawl had been working on, and those were the Primaris. They're taller, faster, better, stronger versions of Marines.
Like that Kanye West song.
It's more like the difference between an iPod Touch.
An iPod Nano.
No, it's like the difference between...
An iPhone.
It's like the difference between an iPhone and an iPhone 2. Okay? Or it'd be more like
iPad and an iPad Air.
Yes, that's exactly it. It's the difference between an iPad and an iPad Air.
My dad had an iPad Air. It was awesome.
So that's what Primaris Marines, and then Firstborn Marines who were made before, they released all the Primaris Marines, because the Primaris Marines are all technically 10,000 years old, like the original ones. But now you can turn Space Marines into Primaris Marines, and you can create new Primaris. So in the setting, every Marine that's created now is turned into Primaris immediately, and other Space Marines are becoming Primaris. So they're like transitioning into this new stage. In the real world, Games Workshop wanted to sell a new model of Marines, and they wanted a reason to reboot a bunch of their lines, and so they made the Primaris Marines, which is basically a different, it was basically a different shape and size of the model and different scale, and it let them kind of re-release everything. A lot of people don't like it. I don't care because I just got into it.
I see.
I think Primaris Marines are cool, but a lot of people do not care for them.
Artimax is cool.
Artimax, I don't know. He's kind of a prick.
You'll see how badass he is later.
Yeah, but he's trying to stop Cal Quo. I want Cal Quo to be under Tau control.
You may not like him then.
Would you rather Cal Quo be under Tau control or Imperial?
I don't know. I haven't decided.
Why? How? What? Okay. What? Give me the positives and negatives of Tau control.
Well, it was before any colonization. It was like there were no humans or Tau, so it's kind of hard to say which.
There were humans there.
There were humans, but before that, even there were like another civilization, and the humans came. This is before the Tau even were a unified group. The humans wiped out the people who lived on Calquo and colonized them.
So then what does it matter? They're already conquerors.
Yeah. So
that's like being upset because settlers because American settlers got taken over by the Spanish. It's like, who cares?
Yeah. So I don't know. It's hard to say.
They also do, but what are
the humans that live there don't really like the Tau very much.
What are the negatives of Tau rule?
They're strict. They force you to bioregister yourself.
What?
And they yeah.
That's evil.
Get fingerprints and stuff.
Fingerprints, no. And what are the positives of Tau rule?
They enforce their culture.
What are the positives of Tau rule?
Yeah, I don't know.
You have an egalitarian society.
Yeah, but it's to serve the Tau, not them.
Yeah, but they still get the benefits of it. They get healthcare. They only have to work 8-hour shifts.
Public services, yeah.
They get public services. They only have to work 8-hour shifts. No lobotomizing. There's no lobotomizing. If you're a psyker, they don't kidnap you and enslave you.
In the book, they frame the resistance mostly as a cultural thing. They resist the culture hegemony.
You gotta speak up. There's downsides to the Imperium, though. They'll lobotomize you. You have to work 20-hour shifts in factories.
Yeah, but the humans will accept these things because at least it's something they identify with.
Just because something is normal doesn't mean
I'm
it's
not
right.
saying I support them.
Just because it's normal doesn't mean it's right.
I'm just saying that's what the book says.
If you had to choose, would you rather live under the Tau or the Imperium?
Well, the Tao, easy.
You're basically choosing
The
between
Tao is just how we live now.
you're basically
It
choosing
kind of sucks, but it's better than being a slave.
you're basically choosing between you're choosing between
Liberalism and
straight up Nazism.
Yeah.
You're basically living under Mussolini near the end of the war, or you're choosing to live under liberalism during the Vietnam War. It's like it could be a lot fucking worse. You know?
Yeah. So your camera's about to die, so we should probably end the episode.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that was a banger. I think that's another one for the books.
Yeah.
Bye
What
bye.
should we put in the thumbnail?
I don't know, but we should clap sync at the end because sometimes it desyncs by the end.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.